Good evening, people, and welcome back to the stream. Anybody who's kind of sticking with it tonight. So, back in the division. Why? Okay, well, because it's not actually today, is it? It was yesterday. It was the roll day. So all the new stuff's coming to the shops, and Swifty wants to go shopping. So, it's going to change one of the settings here because I don't know if it's under graphics or video. I think it's under video. Yeah. Right, it's set. Okay. So yeah, it's shopping day. So this is the day we all look forward to. And so I really want to kind of see what we're going to be getting here. Good evening, Morgan. How are you doing? If you're still here, actually, 11:15. Yeah, that's just it. You're here. Okay, so let's go shopping. So first thing we're on the lookout for is ballistic shield mod, actually, which I've been waiting for a while. So this is quite exciting. This is Space Legs, Morgan. And the good thing about this is I can pack this in and then literally start off trying it out, really. Don't be shy. Now, I used to always go for resilience on this, thinking that it's probably the best thing to do, but I've been told that apparently no, it's not. So we're going to get 6? Yeah, we're going to get 6 of these mods. We'll just stick them right in here. Oh, we only needed 4, I think. So yeah, you see I've got the health here, but apparently you go all out death spread on this. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out the health ones. We'll see. I'm not going to get rid of the health ones because I've done that before. So we're going for damage output on these things, and it should give us a huge increase off the bat. So we can actually go test it out against this first guy here. What are you up to tonight, Morgan? And if you don't mind me being nosy, I don't know if I've ever asked where you come from. I don't think I have. Tell me to go stuff. Tell me to go stuff myself if you want. Right, what have we got here? Right. So the first one's there. Okay, I can see where they are. Oh, damage output's pretty damn good. Not when you're swinging like an idiot, it's not, but let's get a bit closer to him. I don't want to. Oh no, actually that's really good. The shield's holding up quite well as well. That's the good thing. So that was the test. What game were you thinking of, Morgan? Are you from Bonnie, Scotland? Okay. Right, okay, now to go with this, I've got to go here. Do you like your whiskey then? Oh, hang on. Oh, it's not here. Hang on, maybe I've chosen the wrong one. See, West 34th or West 30... No, he said West 31st. Okay. That'll be why. I'm in the wrong one. Bricked it there. I missed what it was it had there actually. They had something in the buyers list that looked new. What was it? Consumables cache. I've never actually seen one of them before. That's interesting. It must be new. Okay, so I can get a couple of these Pro Red Dot sites, which are supposed to be really, really good. So I just put it on the house here. I've got a Pro Red Dot sight at the moment, but the critical's not as good, and it's set for optimal range, so I'm looking for a bit of stability here. It's you know what, Morgan? I'm at a super high level with this character, okay? So watching me play with this character doesn't truly give you a decent view of what the game's like, but I would be all the happier to show you a low level character and how it plays. So it only takes a minute to swap over. I don't know if you've heard about me raving about this game before, and I do rave about it, I must admit. Now, I'll be flat out honest that I do have a love of New York. I've been there a couple of times. I'm actually going back this summer as well. I like all the sports teams from there, so kind of I do have a love for New York, and I never kind of hide that when I talk about it. But this game's pretty damn good. If it's not a shooter, as you would know shooters to be, it's more like an MMO, but it does require shooting. It's from the lower levels, it's actually got a really good story. Let me just make sure I'm choosing the correct one. Okay, so it's this loud vent break. It's got a really good story, beautiful story actually. Right, I just need to check this this setup out, but I'll be done with it quite quickly. So I'm in the end game here with this character. So it's kind of very, very different. I'm quite highly powered, but to you it probably looks like I'm playing like a regular shooter, because let me break it down a bit. The bosses in this are bullet sponges because it's an MMO. It's not a general shooter. So you have to be quite tactical, and you have to work as part of a team. And it's pretty, at times it can be pretty fast paced unless you're quite tactical. I'm quite tactical, so I don't crap myself as much as some people do when they're playing it. But I'm not necessarily going to say it's a laser, but oh, he snuck off too. There he is. So the shooting and everything is kind of like, it is part of it. It is a shooter, but it's a tactical based shooter. Oh, am I getting? No. Thought some guys were engaging me from that part. Oh, sure, I saw a little red one there. You can buy it off... Actually, at the moment is a really good time. You can buy it from Uplay, which is from the Ubisoft website. So it's... a bit of lightning here. It's... Well, I assume you play on PC. So you download the app and... it's like Steam. And then you can buy it through there. And it's actually got a special offer on at the moment. So the base game's only 15. There is an add-on to it, which I would highly recommend, called Survival, which is nothing like the shooting game. It's more like a scavenger game. But that's, as I said before, that's an add-on. So you do have to pay extra for that one. But at the moment, it's all on special offer. So it's probably a very good time to buy it. Right, okay, enough of those shenanigans. So yeah, it's you can buy it off there, and for 15 quid at the moment. If let me just double check. I'm sure. Well, it's probably cheaper because I'm looking at it in euros. So they're on the 75% discount weekend, aren't they? Oh, this PC's running a bit slow because I've got a million things running on it. I need to save that. Yeah, 15 euros at the moment, so I'm guessing about 13 quid. And the season pass for it is another 12, so well, all in all, for about 20 quid, you can probably get the game all in. Or did I misread that? Hang on. Yeah. So it's not bad going, and considering it's still being developed, they're still continuing to develop it. You're walking into what is essentially the full game. Oh, don't want to engage those blokes, so I'll log out. So what I'll do, Morgan, is I'll run through the base part of it, and I'll try not to ruin any of the main storyline for you or anything. Well, I shouldn't need to anyway. So I'll run it through like what's essentially the demo area. You can play a demo of it actually. There's a time limited demo, and if you do get it, give me a shout because I'd be only too happy to play through the early levels again with you if you wanted.
Retailers are calling this their 149,000 stores offering sales in the cash sales changing hands.
Right, okay.
When we were activated, we knew the situation was bad. Worse than anyone knew. We are an elite, highly skilled group of embedded agents. They only call us when everything else has failed. We have no rules. We have no limits. Our job is to protect what remains.
We are your co-workers. We are your neighbors. We might even be your friends.
But when we get the call,
we leave everything behind.
We are
the Division.
The thing about this that I absolutely truly love is how they amalgamate all the real world locations. I mean, these are so close to the reality, some of them. This one. So you get some stuff about how to make them look good and whatnot, and you can choose X, Y, and Z. And this is basically like the training area, although they've nicely done it as a part of Brooklyn.
Intelligent system analytic
So you can see Brooklyn's pretty much gone to crap.
All ISAC systems are confirmed online.
And the place is a bit of a mess.
Take cover at the marker to begin weapon verification.
So as you play through, you'll be able to gain like clothes and stuff like that, just to kind of make your. They got loads of stuff in there. Oh no, they're all locked. I'm not surprised. Hang on, no, they're not. Okay, so can't remember which one. Okay, that's the one. So I'm just gonna go. Not the firefighter. Where is it? I suppose she could be a firefighter. It's all the same, isn't it? CMDR specialist. Oh, that might work actually. Don't want to be JTF. Nobody likes them. Be a trooper. Okay, we'll go for the police bit. Well, not the best, but be alright for the time being. Oh, and then you can do other little bits and bobs as well, like you even get little colours and stuff for your backpacks, which to be honest you generally stick it on and then you leave it, but we can give it a bit of a jazzy one.
Weapon test initialized. Open fire at the highlighted targets. Primary weapon test successful. Weapon test initialized. Open fire at the highlighted targets. Sidearm test successful.
So the only thing that it doesn't do at the beginning that I don't like is it doesn't properly teach you how to do everything, but
you have been activated because Brooklyn has become dangerously unstable. Isaac has updated us with your progress. Proceed to the nearest safe house for your full equipment loadout.
do you just see how beautiful it is? I mean, they've done it so well.
That your fellow agent Faye Lau has arrived here. Check in with her when you get inside.
Don't be an asshole. I saw them, okay? I know you had them.
Now entering a safe area.
So it's kind of one of the community hub areas and whatnot. Getting ammunition and stuff. If you have any questions, type away. I'll try and fill you in. Go in here. It's going to tell you a bit of the story, but I won't spoil the story for you.
To enable Directive 51 operational status and equipment. Identity confirmed. SHD equipment activated.
Okay, so
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
the first thing you get is your first mission. So you're going to go do that.
The weekly food supply from the Brooklyn Heights Distribution Center. They try and sell it back to all the starving people. Plain and simple profiteering on the backs of people who are suffering. Get that food back.
Missing supply crate located.
And one of the first things that you have that it doesn't tell you is it tells you have a free ability. It never explains this. So you have three options. You have this, which is Recon Pulse, which will mark hostiles and allies through walls and cover. and it also kind of gives you a boost to your critical hit chance and your critical hit damage. So if you just look on the right where it says attributes, it gives you the percentage increase there. It also tells you how long it takes to cool down. And then you've got a sticky bomb, which will give damage. It gives the HP damage there and whatnot. How long the reload time is on that. And then you can have a shield like you saw me use earlier. The only thing is with a shield you can only use a pistol unless you're into the high level of the game and you have a particular equipment that lets you use an SMG rifle. So the shield's kind of useless at the beginning. I generally go for the pulse because it marks them, but you can also, the sticky bomb's pretty damn handy as well. So it's not a bad one to take, to be honest. So I've actually been under this arch and on these tables and in this square, and it's so well done. It really does look like the real thing.
Approaching marked location.
So with the sticky bomb, you fire it and then you have to explode it yourself by pressing the R button or whatever it is you have on your keyboard set.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
And it is a cover-based shooter, so you have to try and use cover where you can. Although you'll see when you get to some parts of the game, you'll see people pretty much just standing up and shooting, but it does help to use the cover.
Confirmed. Pickup marked. GTF notified.
Sometimes, so you get a reward. To look at your rewards, you go into your inventory and everything with the sign means that you've upgraded in that thing, or you've got another option. I shouldn't say you upgraded. There's a pump action shotgun there, but I'm useless with them. Well, I'm not useless, I just don't like them. And I got some body armor, so that's good. Anything that makes you a little bit more spongy yourself is always going to be a good thing. And then you'd head on to the next mission, but there's actually some hidden boxes around the map, so the map is so big you really can't go around every nook and cranny to look in it. But for example, I've never actually been in this part of it, but it's all blocked off and everything, I suppose. Wow, I've never actually been in this part of the map. It's strange. I don't think there's anything down here, because I'm pretty sure people have done this inside and out, but I've never actually been down there. Maybe there is a box down here. How would you know if you've never been down here? Oh. No. Oh, and then this comes back to this square, so no, there's definitely nothing down there. Considering I've owned this game for so long, it's pretty it's pretty amazing that I've never been down there. Now sometimes the NPCs will come up and ask you for help, the good NPCs, sorry. So you sometimes get stuff off them, but you have to give up. Not a lot, but you have to give up some of what's called your consumables, and all those things can kind of help you quite a lot. So in the early days, I don't bother giving them anything because I don't think you really get anything in return. So we'll deconstruct these so we have some parts for weapons later on and stuff. And here's where the RNGesus kicks in, because I never use pump action shotguns. It's probably going to give me nothing but pump action shotguns from all of these boxes. Oh, I got a holster. I'll take that. And that gives me a bit more stamina. So, probably go do the next one.
We've gotten word of a hostage situation.
Hey Radim, how's it going? How are you diddling? Now, eagle-eyed people who've seen all the trailers and stuff for The Division will probably recognise this part from the very, very original showcase that Ubisoft did at E3 before they downgraded the whole game. Oh, got a protective mask. That's pretty good. I'm not doing too bad now. If I'm upgrading things bit by bit. Lose a bit of health jumping down there, but never mind. So yeah, in the E3 thing, they went in here and they came out in the subway close to Madison Square Garden, but in this it doesn't take you there. You don't have to sprint around like I do. You can actually walk around and take in the... You can blind fire as well if you want.
Area secured. Hostiles neutralized.
Let's see what he dropped. He dropped a rucksack. We're doing alright actually. For kit, I mean. Considering I'll keep the same theme on it.
Hello? Everything okay out there? Hey, is somebody out there? Can you please let me out?
Nice work shutting that down, Agent.
Finally.
Look, another pump action. Considering this is supposed to be RNG, it's pretty amazing that I've got another pump action, but I'll take it. Okay, so we'll put that one in because it's a little bit better. I'll burn that off. Right, just 1 second, I just want to check one of my output things. Okay, so we've got a military G36 with a skill, so what we'll do is we'll swap this over, because this one's much more aggressive. It's also got a talent, but unfortunately that talent isn't activated, because it says 3838. Well, if you see where, just above where it says, just below, sorry, where it says inventory, it says primary firepower, toughness, and skill power. And it's not those actual roundabout numbers there you want, it's the ones underneath where it says firearms 22, stamina 22, electronics 22. Well, they all need to be on, the firearms and the electronics need to be on 38 to activate that skill, so unfortunately it won't work at this level. And by the time you get to those levels, you're probably not going to need this gun, so... But it's a nice gun nevertheless. It's one of the most stable assault rifles in the game, so if you're not the most steadiest of shooters, it's pretty darn good. Oh, we got a second one. I don't think it's as good as this one. It's not. So it's a G36 Enhanced. It's not the same. So that thing can go now, because definitely not going to be using that. I will keep the second gun. And we'll go do the penultimate mission here. Now keep stopping the audios and everything, because I honestly I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's watching. I don't actually want to spoil the story parts of it, I mean.
Supply crate located. Area secured.
That was
Silos
close. I
neutralized.
think I took a shot too much there. Right, so let me just quickly reload my gun.
Confirmed. Pickup marked. GTF notified.
Sparrow 5 here. We're approaching your position now.
I love those people hanging out the windows. She's got a camera.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I haven't got a photographer in my living room. That was the weather.
Let's get this over with.
Confirmed. Sparrow 5 is on site and ready to engage.
Get to it, Ryan. Get them off the street.
Did she get my kill?
No more hostiles detected.
Great work, Agent. We'll get those drugs back to the wounded where they'll be used properly.
Apparently all these guys were kicking back with the morphine. So he managed to get it back. Okay, so that can go. We can have a look at this mask. Yep, every little bit that you get kind of pushes you forward. I deselected them. Okay, so just select that one. Yep. Okay, so I can break them down. Now you don't have to break these down when you play. You can actually sell them. Which,
Agent,
when you're at the
excellent
very
work.
early part of the game and you haven't got any money, selling's a definite viable option.
For all the lives you saved, why don't you come on back here? We got a little something for you.
Oh, these are newbies. I normally like linking up with new people and taking them around the game a little bit. Okay, so once you reach level 3, which I just reached there, you can then buy things from this shop. Now, I can buy everything because I've got a ton of money, but when you first start the game, you don't really have it. It's the not the deconstructed items. But instead of deconstructing the items, you can sell them. And that'll kind of give you the opportunity to buy stuff from here. But to be honest with you, you can't really buy a lot. So I'm just going to equip what I can, because it makes me a better player. And then I'm gonna try, and I'll do this mission with anybody who's wanting to do it. If there's anybody wanting to do it. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna join this. There's obviously some people running it, so you don't have to do it in multiplayer, but it's good to do the missions in multiplayer. As long as you're not with a load of show-offs.
Agent, get that precinct back under control. If that precinct goes, we lose Brooklyn.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected. Hostiles incoming. Warning. Hostiles detected nearby.
Now this is a bit different from how I was playing it before. You'll notice it's a bit more fast paced, so whenever you got other people playing with you, they generally, everybody wants to splatter everything, so you find that they're a bit...
Hostiles detected.
They run it a bit faster than you would, which, you know, I can show you this mission in single player and in multiplayer.
Alert. Additional hostiles inbound.
So I'll generally try and play Overwatch because people end up dying.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
So you can see kind of when you're generally playing multiplayer, it runs super fast. It's a bit crazy. But, now I'll show you how you can do it in regular motion, so that you're not going mental.
Excellent work, Agent. Brooklyn is stable again. Manhattan is another story. Let's get over there and see for ourselves. I've got more agents with me now. We'll rendezvous with Agent Lau and fly over together. Commander Chang out.
I'll leave that group. Right, I'll just quickly fast travel here. Oh, I can't fast travel. Oh yes, I can. Replay mission.
All units. We have rioters overrunning the...
Oh well, it's only one street. That one.
Agent, we just got a distress call from one of the local police precincts we set up as a distribution hub. They're being attacked by rioters.
Right.
Getting word they're planning on trading hostages for drugs. You need to get in there, eliminate the threat to the precinct, and free any hostages.
Okay, so this is a proper... I'm going to do it slowly now because I want you to see exactly how well actually the missions are put together.
Agent, get that precinct back under control. If that precinct goes, we lose Brooklyn.
Because when you're playing it in multiplayer, it's with other people. It's good fun, but people can get a little bit crazy with the guns.
We'll see you moving on the roof. Something got grenade. Brooklyn Dispatch, this is Division Command. We've got an agent incoming to assist at the 84th, but all entrances are blockaded.
Division, that's the best news I've had all month. Try the parking garage in the back.
Got that, Agent?
I just want to see what that extra gun was. So that gun's actually nice. It's even better than the one I got, which is not bad. Let's check that. Oh, definitely want those gloves. Knee pads are better. Oh, this is going to make me just that little bit stronger.
You're an inspiration to us all. Kendall was asking for
Is he gonna
someone to
hide
check out
there?
this one guy's apartment. I don't know why. Quit messing around.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Not moving, is he?
Get these murders on the run. You'll all be sorry. They're laying down suppressive fire. Come on!
Hostiles incoming.
You hadn't showed up. Things might have gone very different.
So just like any MMO, you know, enemies constantly dropping something, which
Warning. hostiles. Warning. Hostiles detected.
This is bullshit. They could ID us. You shit blinded me!
If the stream goes down for any reason, you know it's because of the storm outside. It's gonna get some pretty gnarly flashes every now and again.
Get me out of here! Hey, thanks for looking out for me. Down. Don't get them riled up. Play nice and give them time.
Okay, and then generally buildings have like stuff to scavenge through, so there's little bits and bobs here. They're all pretty much marked, so you can't miss them. There's medibags, always have like medical stuff in them, but I don't think I need any of this stuff, so it's not available to pick up at the moment. All of these consumables are shared across your characters, so you can have up to 4 characters in the game.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
We got more trouble.
I don't know why my guy keeps going around the wall. I honestly don't.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
There's our shots. Hit him now.
You'll generally find that the friendly NPCs have no idea what they're doing the majority of the time.
Anybody got a count? Just gotta wait it out.
Okay, so you can see that I've unlocked a weapon slot, which is what I was waiting for before. So now I can equip a second gun, which I think was the 1/4. So I've got that one. That was one I can take away. Oops.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Warning. Additional incoming hostiles detected.
You get that lovely squishy sound when you shoot them in the head, which is always nice.
Nice shooting there.
And that's basically the training area for the game. So once you've completed that, you go through there, and it takes you to the next part of the game, the next part of the story, which is the story is really good in this game.
Brooklyn is stable again. Manhattan is another story. Let's get over there and see for ourselves. I've got more agents with me now. We'll rendezvous with Agent Lau and fly over together. Commander Chang out.
So yeah, you go through that gate and you go to Manhattan, which I'm not gonna, as I said before, I'm not gonna spoil it or anything. Don't think that's fair. And the trip to level 30 is actually well worth the money. It's the playtime's quite long. Then when you get to level 30, it all goes like any other MMO. When you get to the end game, it's kind of like making yourself that little bit stronger to just see if you can do that a little bit better. And there's quite a bit of mathematics in the game, but I'm not great with mathematics. But there's people who make plenty of videos. There's actually one guy who makes amazing videos of how to set up your equipment in the right way. Let's see what our missions are today. So we got, what's our weekly assignments? Oh god. In actual fact, I think I'm going to play a bit of survival. No problem. And now I'm going to play the add-on game. Survival, if you want to stick around. If you don't, totally understand. I'm going to play the add-on game, which actually has very little to do with shooting. You do shoot, but it's not like the other parts of the game. But you're more than welcome.
Hello again, New York. It's time once again for When You Know It.
Oh, are we up and running already? Nice one. That was fast.
Better get yourself into a hazmat suit, Agent. We just got word that the experimental antivirals lost in the Dark Zone have been located. There's no time to wait. You and a team need to go secure them right now, or someone else will.
Come on, move it! We don't have much time! We need to be in the air before the storm hits!
But we've got a storm coming in. They say it'll make Sandy look like a snowball fight. We're locking the base down for the duration, and Rhodes says the weather might bork all our comms, so we can't count on being in contact.
Hold on. We'll be there soon.
So the premise of this part is that you're going to find an antivirus to the virus that's been unleashed, but then this happens.
Do whatever you need to do to get back alive. You're needed. Lau out.
Oh dear. Now, the idea now is you've been in this helicopter crash, you're all cut up, and you have sepsis. And you've got to beat the sepsis.
Signs indicate probable infection.
So I'm too far away from the helicopter crash. So I'm not going to bother with that because I won't get anywhere. So luckily we've got a medical bag here with painkillers, which kind of slow down the sepsis, even though painkillers wasn't. I don't know why they did that, but there you go. So that's going to slow it down a bit. So we'll take some of them for the time being.
Infection temporarily stabilized.
Now, it's going to be really cold outside, so we've got to find clothes, anything we can,
Drop in core temperature detected.
to keep ourselves warm. The only problem is we have a pistol and very, very crappy clothes, so we're going to get cold really fast. So we're going to have to keep out of the cold as much as possible. But we also don't want to be running into any bad guys, because they're most probably... Well, I'm not going the wrong way here, am I? No, that's okay. I'll go here. So, we've got a medikit, which isn't too bad. We've got some food. Let's warm up a little bit. There's some more tents around here, so that's good. We have a syringe, which is actually very good. Syringe is going to help you a lot. We've got our first part of our kit that's going to help us a little bit. Oh, wait. What's that? There you go. Now, because this is a really early part of the game, or the early part of this part of the game, I'm going to get cold really quick, so you've got to keep an eye on the cold. You've got to know where your nearest fire is. It does show you on the map where the fires are. Oh. Yeah, so there's some guys who are going to try and kill me. So yeah, we can still go straight down this street. So in this part of the game, you got to be pretty aggressive with the enemy. I'm going to be honest, the enemy doesn't really... He's not going to give you a chance at anything, so you got to kind of be as aggressive as you possibly can.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
So you generally find things around ambulances. Some of these trucks have things in the back of them. So these aren't bad places to be looking around. Police cars generally have bits and bobs around them. It's not an absolute certainty, but you see there, I got more painkillers, so I'll pop another painkiller. Try and slow this down a tad. And my own personal opinion is that the ambulances are the most important to find, because you've got more chance of finding medicine. And the more medicine you take, the sicker you get, unfortunately. Oh, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. And we are super cold.
Body temperature is now hypothermic.
So we need to get inside this house. Now we're inside the house, we'll get a bit warmer, which is good. Now we've got a scarf. It's a good start. It's going to help us. I haven't put it on yet, just so you know. Oh, that's empty. So either somebody's been here, or it's just that's a badly placed bag. So that scarf's going to bring the temperature up, down a little bit. It's going to help us slightly. We've got a safe house down there, but I don't want that. Hey, just saw it says 13 agents remain. That's because we are up against other agents. We're not up against them for the overall element. The overall part of the game. But we are up against them for resources. So you generally find that they do drop like flies. They're not... some people go out and they're not really paying attention to what they're supposed to be doing, but... or like me, they just get stuck in the middle of nowhere and... so, you know, I was just saying there that ambulances have... generally have stuff around them, so... most of the ambulances will have syringes for medical stuff, so you generally get your painkillers. Your syringes give you longer. Whoops. Your syringes give you longer. The police trucks generally have like weapons toolkits, which give you they give you, so these are the medical bags, and that gives you sometimes a weapon, sometimes parts to make a weapon. So when you come in here,
vital signs indicate probable infection.
so I'm going to be able to craft something here, and what I'm probably going to go for is things that can keep me warm. It's always the good one to start with. Equip it. If I can make that as well, I'll make that and equip that. So I'm going to just be slightly better than the snow. Now normally I don't craft weapons, I try and find them. But I am going to craft one here because I just feel... I feel a bit... I don't know if it's the correct word, but I feel a bit vulnerable not having a weapon at the moment. So I'm gonna equip a bloody big gun. So, and sometimes with the boxes, it all depends, Morgan. Sometimes with the boxes, you just, I'm gonna go blue with that. You see them at the last second. Now, you do have consumables. If you have water, it shows you where they are. They light up, so water's really good for that. I didn't mean to do that. That's great. I've just wasted a medical box, but never mind. That's how it was invented.
Temporarily stabilized.
Right. So, where the hell is that place? So I was telling you about the police. Here's some police cars and stuff. So what you do is you run around here and you just check to see if they have anything next to them. I don't think they do, but there is a police station here, so I can't get in the front door. That's not to say I can't get in, because I saw something lit up in there. So stay away from that bomb. Okay, so we can walk in. Ah, bad guys. So this is where you have to get really careful, because I haven't got a lot of... So I didn't particularly want to use that, but there was so many bad guys there that... okay, we've got a good chest piece. So you could kind of see that flashing up under the sofa. So, and generally, like, the boxes are always around the outside. Okay, we've got trousers now, which is good. Put them on. Oh, we got a good weapon box here. So, it's not my type of thing. It's a double barrel shotgun, but I will deconstruct that later. We got a medical bag. We got more painkillers, which is good. He dropped some stuff, so we got some water and we've got a big gun. I'm going to check that big gun against my current one. 29,000, so I'll take it. That one will take that away because I'm not going to be using that.
Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
So when you have this infection kicks in again, you don't just have to keep popping pills. As I said before, you pop too many pills, it's going to go super fast, and you don't want that, but you don't want to leave it too long either. So I generally give myself 5 minutes after a few pills. I'll give myself 5 minutes and see if it that's going to bring down my shooting, and I don't particularly want that because I want my firearms to be quite high. So those gloves are no good to me. Gonna pop upstairs. Well, that's weapons parts, which is always good. Nothing in here. Oh, we've definitely got something in here. The place lit up like Christmas. Got more weapons parts. Got a sniper rifle. I never use sniper rifles myself, but you never know when it'll come in handy. That's the back door, so we don't need to go through there yet. I doubt there's anything in... Oh, hang on. Speaks too soon. Weapon box. So that mask looks like it might be an upgrade to what I've got already. I hope I'm not making anybody sick by spinning the camera around all the time. So, yeah, I'll take that. I don't need the skill stuff. That's not going to do me any good, so... The gloves, I've already said I'll get rid of them. The extra gun, don't need that, so I will go. Okay, so we're picking up, at least we're picking up some decent stuff here. I'm just going to finish looking around this place. Now, it's funny what you should say earlier, how do you see stuff, Morgan? I mean, I've just got a player's eye at the moment, but I'm going to show you how you actually increase it and make it better. So you can see here you can get water out of this machine. Oh, I can't go out that door. And what I'm going to do now, because I'm going back out into the blizzard, but bit better protected, I'm now going to drink a bottle of water. But actually what I'm going to do first, I'm going to check my map because I want to know where I'm going to next. There, I'm going to there. Okay, so I'm going to drink some water. I'm going to take some pills.
Alert. Infection.
So with this water,
Core temperature is
I can actually spot. I can actually spot things better. So they kind of show up. So you can see it there. It shows up really from a distance. There's me some food. I'm probably going to have a look in this car park. There's probably some decent stuff in here. In fact, I'm sure there's decent stuff in here. You notice I'm getting cold a lot slower now because I've got all those clothes that I found. So nice one. Got a medical bag. Didn't necessarily want a medikit, but I definitely needed one. Somebody else bit the dust there. So you can see these things are kind of lighting up a bit closer now. I've got the now I've drank the water. It doesn't last forever. The water, it is limited. I'm now hungry, so I'm going to eat something. All these little things like being hungry, they all affect how your player can kind of move, see the world around him. I have to be really careful in here because I don't know if there's any bad guys in here. I assume there is. Wherever there's good stuff, there's bad guys generally. There you go. Just saw him there.
signs indicate probable infection.
So I should take it this way. Gonna quickly go through, see if I can get anything that makes me a little bit warmer. That makes me slightly warmer. Those boots are gonna make me warmer. Actually, none of them are. Knee pads. Yep, they're good improvements. I'll take them. Kind of against taking this, but I'm gonna have to.
Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized. Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
Oh, we've got a shop as well here on the right, which is good. Got a lot of bombs by the sound of it. Okay, good, we've got more water. Water's always a bonus. For me. Oops.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
So these where it says Sarah, oh god, I've just heard somebody bad, so I've just got to be a bit careful around here. There you go, there's 3 of them. Apps. Oh god, there's loads of them. There's tons of them here. Not the best gun to be reloading in a situation like this, but oh, this is intense, and I'm getting cold. Can I actually pick up the spoils now? Well, that was intense. But after all that, there's probably going to be something half decent around here, so let me drink some water.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
I know I'm collecting all this stuff and it seems like I'm not doing anything with it. You actually do. It's just I've come across the proverbial smorgasbord, if you will, of stuff here. So I'm trying to grab everything that I can.
Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
And somebody keeps seeing me here, but I don't know where he is. Oh, don't need to go there.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Energy bar. I thought, truth be told, I thought there'd be a lot more medical stuff around here. It's bothering me a little bit. It's not bothering me to the hill, but it's bothering me slightly. But I haven't gone through the whole camp yet, and that's a good thing. There's
Drop in core temperature detected.
Oh, nice. We've got a syringe. So the syringe is pretty important because they do hold off the infection, and when you get to the part where you want to get out of the game or you want to get to safety, you really need one as a kind of protection. So
Warning. Immune response detected. Infection imminent. Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
oh, this place is crazy big. Unfortunately, they've not put stuff everywhere, but they've put a lot of stuff here. Another medikit. I can take another medikit. I'm not going to say no.
Drop in core temperature detected.
This is actually really good. I can't believe how much I'm finding here. The one thing about this game you don't want to be is too cocky when you find stuff, but this is God knows how many syringes now, and I've got 3, which is pretty unheard of.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
Right, okay, I can't remember where the
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
I don't want to be arsing around too much here because there was actually an entrance to a subway somewhere. There we go. Okay, so pretty much now I'm pretty sure that I've collected enough things to keep me warm. So yeah, we've got a scarf, 16 boots. Maybe could do with a couple of other bits, but the vest isn't going to help. 2, the guns aren't going to help. Okay, but we're in a good position. Just want to be sure because I don't know if there's any bad guys in here. tons of energy bars and stuff. There we go. Right, so when that happens, you've got an overload. You want to eat one and keep the other. What's our full? So Daisy. If I can find a safe house, I might actually be able to make a run for the extraction if it keeps on going at this rate. Whoa! The problem being in somewhere like here is trying to keep a bloody idea of where you are. Jeez Louise. Honestly, I couldn't tell you where I was. Bunch of Sundays. I can only apologise for swinging the camera around so much, people. Oh, something there. However the hell you get to that. Right, I really need to kind of find a safe house somewhere here, and I don't know. Oh, there's unconscious players all over there. You can sometimes go strip them, but it's not. See if they've got anything. You can try and save them, but most people drop out of the game.
Vital signs indicate
There's actually a 5-minute window when you die, that somebody can actually come and save you, but people are so generally untrusting that they reset and try and start the game again. But I always say that I've been saved numerous times. Even one time I got saved by a group of guys who at first I thought they weren't going to save me, but they were waiting for something. I still don't know what they were waiting for, but
threat of hypothermia increased.
Once whatever they were waiting to happen happened, they revived me and I was good to go again. So we're gonna head towards a safe house because I've collected all this stuff and I should be able to get something with it. I should be able to build something with it, which would be nice. The thing is, I'm hearing a lot of explosions, which means there's bad guys in my vicinity. It sounded like it was inside here. Oh, somebody's been here. There's somebody alive around here because everything's been taken. Everything's been looted. This is never a good start. So I need to kind of... What I need to do is be very nice and kind of, if I see this guy, just nicely run past him and say hello. But the idea is to...
Warning. Infection detected.
He hasn't been in here, which is a good start. Okay, we got a... Wait, wrong side. We've got a syringe, so I can use that one.
Alert. Infection progress halted.
I just want to make sure I start taking stuff in here before he comes in. So he might be working his way around from the other side from me, so... Oh, got a medikit there which I can't use. So it's a good thing. We'll have a bit more water. I hope I picked that up.
Drop in core temperature detected.
Oh, and there's a safe house. Okay, cool. So we can just collect this one last thing that was here. Oh, it's a medikit again. Never thought I'd loathed to see something, but... So you can see that an agent reached the data zone. That's not the end of the world. Oh, somebody's looted this. Because that box is open, so... I don't know whether he died before he got here or what. It's a bit strange. Right, let's go to the safe house.
You are now entering a safe area.
I'm supposing there's bugger all in here, because he's been in here, I'm sure he has, before me, but that's alright. So what we want to do is, we have to have virus filters, so there's really not much we can do when it comes to the virus filters. What we do need is we need better stuff, so all of this we're gonna convert. The green stuff now is pretty useless to us, so we want to convert as much into blue as we can. I thought we had more fabric than that actually. Oh, mind you, I don't think I've broken everything down. I haven't ever. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly break down the stuff that I don't need. No, can't take that, I'm afraid. Okay, so we've got that. We've got these guns need breaking down. They're all no good to me. Okay, now we can actually do this properly. So we want to convert anything we have into blue. Sorry. It's a pity you can't do convert all, but hey, these people come from the FDev school of doing stuff. This is going to give me enough to start at least making my character a little bit better. So I'm going to go with a virus filter, and then I'm going to take the advanced virus filter because it takes 1, and it actually takes less than the basic one. So I'm going to go. I don't know about the. We've got fabric, so I'm going to go with the hat. Grip. Can't remember. I don't think I've equipped my hat. Let's double check that. Equip. So, put Could I do with a better gun? Yes, I could, so I might actually convert this one. The G36 is actually an alright weapon for this level. So I'll confirm that. Right, we'll come back to that in a moment. So we'll go G36 as my main weapon, and then we'll go with the... Actually, we'll go with that one for the second weapon. The damage is less, but it feels easier to handle.
Warning. Vital signs indicate probable infection.
So what I'm looking for is stuff that kind of really do my character up here. So kind of backpack, gloves, side pack. So backpack. Okay. Back. Gloves. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Damn it. And now we're gonna pick one of these. I'm gonna go with a turret. I might even go with a seeker mine as well. Shit, I shouldn't have done the seeker mine actually. I should have done the pulse. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to waste some stuff here. That was stupid. I need the pulse. Just realised. And then I will go with an extended magazine. I'm going to put that in my G36 because its magazine isn't the best in the world. So I'm going to plop that in there. I need to put my hat on. I think it was. Yeah. It's the hat that I had the crappy one. Yeah, okay. So now we're somewhere close to, barring the gloves and the side pack, we're actually not looking too bad as a build.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to run here. Oh, all them have been done. There's an unconscious player in the dart zone as well. I'm going to head to Madison Square Park now.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
That's good news. Or semi-good news. Now it takes a long time for me to get cold now, which is good. That means I've got a much higher survivability rate. He says famous last words, but I don't like how silent it is in there. I think somebody might have cleared this, might have cleared that out. Oh, I might want to take another syringe. Stave off that sepsis a little bit. We've still got loads of time.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
So we got bad guys here. Wait. I'm going to be honest, I don't often come around this part of the map, so I'm a little bit... I've been in it in the single player game, but I've not been in it in... Ah, there's somebody, look. So what I do is, he's gone down there looking for stuff and I'm gonna nip up ahead of him, because if there's any ambulances or anything on the street up here... Any tents?
Detecting lowering of core body temperature.
So like that.
Increased.
So it's kind of every man for himself, unfortunately. Oh, he's got a free medipack there, if he wants it. I honestly don't even know where I am here. Oh crap, I'm in the landmark actually. Okay.
Core temperature is below optimal levels.
Oh, I know where I am. Okay, cool.
Warning. Immune response detected. Infection imminent.
Oh, you bastard. That guy actually...
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
Don't take them, you dirty sod. What an asshole. Oh. Can't believe he took everything there. Probably didn't even need it either. You'd think like he'd leave one thing, do you know? I said, it's what it is. That's how it is in this game. You have to... Oh, we got some decent gloves finally. Right, okay, so let's have a quick look what we've got there. That's a little bit of an improvement. That's an improvement for me. And actually that's an idea. Put them on. And them on. It'll kind of even it out, isn't it? So that's kind of evens it out for the time being. Oh, not that one. You swap that over there. Not that one. Well. That one. Let's go.
Warning. Infection progressing.
Let's
Core
keep
body
pushing
temperature
it.
drop.
Oh, it's blocked. It's literally a throughway. Ah.
Core temperature is dipped below optimal levels.
Yeah, 43 minutes. That's alright. 43 minutes. Oh. Where's my computer just blacked out for a second there? Almost like graphical issues here. What's happened? Let's just see if it continues. Oh god, that's not good. Oops, on a stick, what's happened here? So I'm having some real bad problem with my graphics card here. Oh, let's keep going for the second. I just need to check something on my... Okay, that's fixed it. I don't know what happened with my graphics card a second ago, but it kind of glitched out. No, it's still not perfect. Let's try it back on that one. That's better. I don't know what happened there. Oh, is it back? Right, I think I really need to push for the dart zone now. Because one, I think my graphics card's giving out. This is ridiculous. Just 1 second. Let's close that. Okay, let's see if that fixes it.
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased. Warning. Infection levels increasing.
Get down. Jeez, that was close. Could definitely do with some better firepower or something. See if anything lights up. Okay, we got a few bits and bobs. Oh, fantastic. Got a great holster there. That's going to boost everything in my range. It's good. Knee pads are no good.
Core temperature is dipped below optimal levels. Body temperature dropping below normal levels.
Oh, it's not down there. I can't remember where the last thing is that I want to do, but looks like I'm going to have to head for that art zone. I've not got much left in me. I've got a syringe and stuff, but it's... I've really got to kind of go in there and get ready for the extraction, really. So this is where the game gets super hard now.
Evacuation helicopter approaching.
I'd like to know who that was evacuating already.
Antiviral cache tagged and mapped in Dark Zone. Core body temperature dropping.
Seconds to go.
I don't actually know where that person's extracting from, which is a shame.
Seconds.
Right, so now I'm getting gold tools, but I don't really...
15 seconds.
don't really need the gold tools. They're not the...
Drop in core temperature detected.
they're not kind of the be-all and end-all. What I really need is the viral, the antiviral for myself. I've still got two,
Detecting lowering of core body temperature. Threat of hypothermia increased.
oops. I'll take the last pills.
Antiviral cache secured. Alert. Infection temporarily stabilized.
Oh, somebody died there. That was the guy who was ahead of me. And now I actually don't know where he is, because it's going to say where he is, I think. I don't know if that's him there or what. I mean, he's left the game, so I can't really help him, unfortunately. This is what I'm on about. He's worked all his time to get here. I'm around the corner. And he's dropped some stuff by the looks of it. I mean, he's not left a ton of stuff or anything, but he left some stuff.
Warning. Infection progressing.
I'm alright for a couple of minutes. I don't need to hit that yet. The problem is I don't want to confront any enemy because I really kind of want to get to the safe house before I do anything. It's kind of a bit of squeaky bum time here. Oops. It's gold, I'm dead. Don't kill me, 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 don't kill me. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, people. Well, that was a good run. It was alright.
Lethal injuries detected.
Damn it. Could have done better. Well, I'll wait around for a minute, see if anybody wants to revive me, if they're still here. Oh, that was a shame. So anyway, that's the Division survival. Winding him up, son. You're winding him up. Yeah, it's a shame I died, Morgan. Because if I'd have got to the safe house, I had enough stuff to make a decent gun and to get out. But that's the great part of the game. I mean, you're on the edge all the time. And as I said, one of the reasons I'm sticking around is because okay, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, but somebody might come in out of nowhere and save me. You never know. Probably not, because he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. They've all picked the wrong places to go. I don't know why they're clearing the landmarks. The landmarks are actually really hard to clear. You can get through the whole game and do really well without clearing one of these landmarks and extract. And I think that's the secret to the game. And unfortunately, I just needed to be where I am now. Where did I need to be? I actually ran in the wrong direction. I needed to be here. And then no, it's here actually. There you go. I needed to be here. So instead of shooting at those guys, I should have took a quick left and gone there, and I would have then been able to go here and get out. But I won't be doing that again. I won't be doing that again. I'll remember next time. But yeah, that part of the game, although it is an add-on, it is a lot of fun. I love it. Considering I've never dropped in that part of the map before that I can remember, or I've certainly never made my way through that part of the map. Getting all that extra gear was good fun. No, you do get, so you still get something, you just don't get what you could have if you'd have made it to the end, which is a shame. Oh, have I just had another glitch here? Oh dear, that's not good. Yeah, get that happened. Task manager. Okay, well I won't be going back into that because there's something's happened to it, so I don't know what the hell happened, but it's closed it. I was having those problems earlier with it. Right, well anyway, I was gonna finish the game off then, but I would have got some loot boxes and stuff there. That wouldn't have been the best, but they'd have been alright. So I hope everybody's joined the stream, and I think it was just me and you, Morgan, to be honest. So if you enjoyed it, I'm glad you did, and I'll catch you next time, okay? So have a good night, see you later.